Hello, my friend. Today I will tell you the real story of the ugly duckling, written by Hans Christian Andersen. But don't worry, this version is easy to understand and fun to listen to. Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a beautiful countryside, a mother duck was sitting on her eggs, waiting for them to hatch. The sun was warm, the grass was green, and the mother duck was very patient. Crack, crack. One by one the eggs opened. Little yellow ducklings came out, small and lovely, but one egg was bigger than the others. It stayed closed longer. Finally, crack. The last baby came out, but this duckling was different. He was big, he was gray. He was not cute like the others. The mother duck looked surprised, but she said, "Well, he is my baby too." Soon the duck family went to the pond. The little ducklings swam happily. The big gray duckling also swam very well, but the other animals started to look at him and talk. "Look at that one. He is so ugly. He is too big and strange." The other ducklings began to repeat this. They pushed him. They laughed at him. They did not want him near them. Even his brothers and sisters were unkind. The poor duckling felt very sad and very lonely. One day he could not take it anymore, so he decided to run away. He walked through fields and forests, feeling afraid and tired. He met wild ducks in a swamp. They said, "You are very ugly, but you are not dangerous. You can stay here." But soon hunters came with dogs and guns. Bang, bang. The ugly duckling was very scared and ran away again. Then he found a small house where an old woman lived with a cat and a chicken. The old woman thought, maybe this duck will lay eggs. But the duckling could not lay eggs. The cat said, "Can you purr like me?" The duckling said no. The chicken said, "Can you lay eggs like me?" The duckling said no, so they laughed at him. "You are useless here," they said, and once again the ugly duckling left. Then came winter, cold, hard winter. The duckling was alone. He had no food, no friends, no home. Sometimes the water froze around him and he could barely move. One day he fainted in the cold. A farmer found him and took him home. But inside the house the duckling was afraid of people, children, and noise. So he escaped again and returned to the wild. Finally, winter passed, spring arrived. The sun shone again. Flowers bloomed. The world was full of life. The duckling saw beautiful white birds swimming in a lake. They were swans. Big, white, elegant swans. He felt shy and sad, but he went near them, expecting to be attacked. But the swans did not attack him. He looked at the water, and he saw his reflection. He was no longer ugly. He was a swan too, a beautiful swan. He was born a swan, but grew up among ducks. Now he understood everything, all the pain, all the loneliness, all the suffering. He spread his wings and swam proudly with the others, and the children on the shore said, "Look, a new swan, and he is the most beautiful of all." And the ugly duckling was ugly no more. So, my friend, what is the lesson of this story? Sometimes people laugh at us because we are different. Sometimes we feel we don't belong. But maybe we just haven't found our place yet. And remember, it is not important how you start. What matters is what you become. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next story.